Okay, so we are examining relationship between tables, table relationship. That's data model in Power BI. Okay, so the first thing is to get in our data. We are using an Excel workbook, so just click Excel workbook here. Okay, choose the workbook. We are working with this Northwind Traders tables. Open. Power BI fetches the data for you. So it's connecting with the data. Okay, so now these are the sheets. Okay, these are the sheets, data sheets within the workbook. If you had tables, it would have also listed the tables, right? So actually, if you are responsible for creating the data sources, it's using tables is usually better than ordinary worksheet. All right, so anyway, let's get our tables. I said we're going to use other details. I'm seeing several other details here. This other status. This is other details. Okay, so we are getting in this one. What else? Other details, status. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that. Then others. Let's get others. What other one? Products. Oh,
sorry, sir. Excuse me.
Yeah. Your question, please.
This data set, I don't think I have received it.
This particular data set.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've not sent this one. I've not sent the data set. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send
okay,
it.
Sir. All right.
David, your background is entering. Okay.
Yeah, customers, other details, editors, yeah, others. Let me put this other status for now. Let's see. We need it. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Products. Okay, so let's just get these ones in for now. Okay. So what am I going to do here? Just click load, right?
That's correct.
Want to transform before doing that, we can, but let's just load. We are not doing data cleaning right now. We just want to work with relationships. Okay, so it's trying to load. That's a lot of data at the same time. So Let's hold on. Okay. Now, do you think the data has been imported now?
Yes, you can see it from the table view.
You can see it where? Table view, right? Thank you. So if you click on the table
You can
view,
check it from the table view.
yes. You click on the table view, you see the data. These are all the data sets here. These are all the tables, right? That have been imported. Okay. So if you click, okay, that's shown now. If you click here, see, click on model view, you see, let's see what it's going to show us. Can you see what that's done here?
Yes.
It has tried to create a data model, okay, that's created the tables with relationships, between them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tables with relationships between them. So the table that it thinks are sort of related, has brought them out and tried to define relationship between them. Okay, so let's see the tables it's showing us here. You see, there are some that I did not add to the relationship that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could detect relationship between these ones. Others, other details, other status, and then let's, yeah, okay. So, but for these two, customers and products, didn't think there's a relationship between this and this one. Okay. Now, before we try to create our own relationship, let's see what's going on here. What does this mean? This line this is the relationship. This indicates a relationship. What this means here is that there's a many to one or one to many relationship here. Okay. You understand? Which means this table is likely to be bigger than this one. This one, we have more rows than this one. Okay? Because one row on this may be related with multiple rows of this. Are you following? Is it clear? So
Yes.
to many relationships. So if you look here, same thing. Okay, one to many relationship. Look at others and other details. Again, one to many relationship. Okay. Why? Why is this one to many relationship? Because this one-to-many relationship because one item here, this one, this other detail. Rather, let's start with this. These orders you are seeing. An order can contain multiple products. You can have multiple products in one order. But the other details breaks the order down and separate them into products. So you're likely to have more rows in this table than this table. Okay, so this is a one-to-many kind of relationship. All right, but ideally, product is supposed to be somehow related to at least some of these, right? Or what do you think?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it couldn't get that connection. Okay, so let's see if we can do that manually. Of the values also correspond properly. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me just explain. I don't know if you got what I was doing. Let me just explain it so that. Or better still, yeah. So what I did is, because I expected it to connect these other details to this product ID. Okay. Remember, I made mention of this observation I made. Remember at the beginning, I talked about this ID. Okay. Where it was simply called ID instead of product ID. Okay, I knew that could cause some confusion if care is not taken. So that's why I made mention of it that time. Okay. So because of that, it was called ID here, but in this other table, it was called product ID. That's the other details table. So it couldn't connect them because I expected, but this is one of the things I wanted to see. I expected this product table to be connected with this, right? So since that did not happen, it can be done manually by simply dragging. You click the product ID here and drag it to product ID here. So it automatically tries to create the relationship for you. Just click on save, and then it will create that relationship. Okay. And of course, it's well created. It's many-to-one relationship or one-to-many, whatever direction you are going to go in. Okay. Yeah. So that makes sense. Okay. So now, so far, I hope we are all following. Are we on the same page?
I think so.
I think so. Okay. The rest of us, I hope we're on the same page.
Yes, sir. We are following them.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete all these relationships. Okay. I want to delete them to illustrate to you how you could create your own relationship. Okay. So just click and press delete. Click on the connecting line. Click delete. Click yes to delete. Okay, so these tables, I'm going to size them so I can organize them easily. I'm going to reduce their sizes.
There's another one with relationship there. Maybe you want to delete that one too.
Which one?
That and other details or so. I can
Okay.
see.
Yeah. This customer table, we might not use this right now. Okay, so now I don't really think we need this customer table actually for this illustration. Okay, I want you to observe something. The way I've organized them now. Let's see which of the tables do you think will have relationship? Other details is very important to me. Other details, other status. Okay.
Other status, other detail status.
Yeah. Let me see. What is common to both of them?
You can see status name and status ID. Then we need to collapse some of them so that we can see the other items on the.
These orders, let's see what's common. What's common between let's go to the table to check it. Maybe easier that way. Let's see orders. What's in orders? There is also in order status. Just connecting them. Okay, status ID is here. Status ID is there. Okay, so let's look at other status. Status ID is also here. You see it? Okay, so that should be the connecting field. So let's look for our status ID here. Look at it here.
Yeah.
Status ID to status ID. See that? Okay, so we have created a relationship there. But see the way the relationship is going. Okay, many or one to many. See it?
Yeah.
All right. So you can see why I organize it this way. So now let's see. I don't think there's. I don't know if there's a customer ID. Let's go and check if customers can be related with these orders. There should be customer ID somewhere. Customer ID. Let's see. Sorry. Let's go to orders and see. Yeah, customer ID is there, right? So we can have a connection between orders and customer ID, isn't it? And customers can define the relationship between orders and customers. Okay, and the connecting field there will be customer ID. Customer ID. Where's the customer?
Gradually. Let's look at it gradually. There's difference between customers and customers ID.
Customers is the name of the table.
Okay. Look at the ID then.
This is the ID. You see now? Okay, so let's work with the ID. You can just take the ID to customer ID here. Okay? Even if you don't rename it, no problem. You still work. Click on save. Is the direction similar? Yes. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You see the one is on the top, right? Okay. I have organized this table in a very specific way, in a technical way. These ones at the top, they are called the lookup tables, while the bottom ones are the data tables. Okay. These bottom ones generally will have more rows than the top ones. The top ones are more fixed. The bottom ones are more dynamic. Exactly. So now let's look at these other details. I expect that there should be a relationship between other details and product. Okay. So what should normally connect them should be product ID. So have product ID here. There should be product ID here as well. You can drag in any direction. Power BI will just make the adjustment on its own.
How is it?
Where are you running to now? Okay, so let's look for it here. Okay, product ID, product ID. Click on save.
So what we are saying that those two relationships, they are the same information that are in both of them. That's why we are merging them together.
Which one?
When we look at, I'm looking at the relationship between the product IDs.
Yes.
In the product and in the other details.
Yes.
I'm trying to understand how the reasons for creating those relationships. If the information in both of them are the same, so we just merge them to be one.
Well, you may not fully understand the reason right now until when we are using them to create reports later. Okay.
Okay.
Creating relationship between tables like this helps you to create very informative, very intuitive reports. Okay. For instance, you may want to create a report that contains some information from here, from these other details, and from product ID. Okay. Now, because you have created a relationship between them, it can consistently create those reports, picking something from here and picking some from here to create a very informative report in a consistent way without getting the information mixed up or messed up.
Okay.
You understand? This relationship creates a kind of constraint. It makes Power BI to be aware. Let's say, for example, I want to display something from, let's say, for example, I want to create a report that contains, let me just see, contains maybe the product name, okay? Product name, and product name. Then also will contain other information like order ID, quantity, price, and all that. You see now what I've just told you now, some of the information are in product ID, some are in other details, right? They are not all in one table. Okay. So if I want to create such a report, this relationship you are seeing is what will make it help Power BI to create such reports in a very consistent way.
Okay.
You understand? Hello?
Hi, I'm here.
Yeah, so what we are doing now, like I told you in the beginning, I said you don't just jump to reports or visualization. You have to create foundation for that. And the foundation is part of what we are doing now. Okay? Part of the preparatory work you do for visualization is to create your models. So when you have a well-created model, then you can have more robust reports. You understand?
Yes.
You get it?
Got it.
Yeah, so that's the way it is. But right now, what I'm trying to help you to see now is to understand that when you are creating relationship, you should know how to organize your relationships. For example, merely seeing this, I already knew if you watch all the relationships, it's putting the stars at the bottom because I already know that these ones are bound to be more uh, details. Detailed. You're bound to have more roles than this one. For example, we are talking about order now. One person can order many products, multiple products, isn't it?
Yes.
One person can order multiple products. So for one product, there can be many orders.
Yes.
That's why this is one to many. That's why you see one is on this side. What are you working on? That's why you see one is on this side and the star is on this side.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then maybe I should use something like this to illustrate this. Let me use this order status and orders to explain this one-to-many relationship. Okay. Let's go to the table. Order status and orders. Let's examine the table. This is the orders table. Can you see how detailed it is? This is the orders table now. Okay. Let's check order status. This order status. Can you see what's there?
Yeah.
Order status just has 4 rows. So for
Yeah.
every order, it is either new, invoiced, shipped, or closed. Okay. So at the end, you may, if for example, you want to create a report that shows the total number of new orders, total number of invoiced orders, total number of shipped orders, and total number of closed orders, you cannot create that report using only these order details. You will have to use a combination of these other details and what? And orders.
Yes.
Because this is where the orders are. The orders are in the orders table,
Yes.
but the status, the list of the possible status are all what? In the order status. So you need the combination of both of them. And for Power BI to be able to